Hello and welcome to Lutherans Alive. This is the program that seeks to tell the stories of Lutheran Christians and their ministries here in southwestern Pennsylvania and all of the things that God is doing through us. We welcome you today, and we also welcome to the program Pastor Kim Rapchak and Selah McKim, both from the Christ Lutheran Church in Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania. Welcome to the program today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tony.
Mm-hmm.
Could you please begin by just saying a bit about your congregation and the community in which you find yourselves?
Well, Christ finds itself like an awful lot of congregations in our synod these days. We have a long history. We're getting ready to celebrate our 125th anniversary this coming year. And we have seen ourselves declining as the community's economic resources have declined. An awful lot of people have had to move away for jobs, and we have an awful lot of elderly and also people who, for one reason or another, have stayed in the area who are really struggling. Having said that, with that as the context, I think our small congregation is really amazing. We're really very active. We have a soup kitchen that's been running for 17 years. We feed about 250 people a month. We've recently started a Bible study in a group home across the street from us. We have children's programs, even though for a small congregation we have quite a few kids. This wonderful art show that's been going on for an awful long time. And it's a very creative congregation, and it's very open to trying new things, which I really appreciate as the pastor there, because sometimes it's hard for congregations to do new things, but this congregation is very open.
It's so refreshing to see that even in communities where the population may be declining, that even smaller congregations are able to do quite a bit and be active in the community and offer ministries and activities and programs, which is one of the reasons why Selah has come today to speak about a particular event that is taking place. The Christ Lutheran Church in Beaver Falls has had an art show for a number of years, and Selah has a lot to do with that. Selah, could you say a bit about when the art show began, how it got started, and for how long has it been going on?
Well, we have had it. This is our 13th year of having the art show. And it started when Pastor Ted Schaefer was our interim pastor. He received information from Chicago about their art that they have been given over the years. And they put it out for the churches to use, to rent and have on display. And Pastor asked me if I thought we could do that, and I said, oh, I think we can. I myself dabble in the arts, so to me this was just a wonderful event. And so we just kind of got started, and he made all the arrangements to have the art come. And the expense that we had to get the art to the church, we asked the congregation, and the members of the congregation kind of bought the picture. They put it in memory of different people or in honor of them. And so we got every piece that we wanted that way. And that covered all the expense of having it shipped to us. Well, after we had that part of it in the works, I said, well, Pastor, couldn't we maybe get some local artists to put some pictures in too, and have a small local show at the same time? So he said, well, now they thought that would be a pretty good idea. So we called around, and I got some lists of art groups, and we had several in the valley. And we wanted people to come simply to show what the gift of God had given them, this wonderful ability to create art, paintings, sculptures, clay pots, anything, watercolors, oils, pastels, any kind of art. Well, we had a pretty good turnout for that first show. We had all the pieces from Chicago. We had them in our parsonage because without a pastor, the parsonage was empty. And we filled that parsonage with all those beautiful pieces of art. It was just absolutely wonderful. And at the same time, celebrating the arts, we got all of our paraments out and put them on display, and the fair linens and the communion vessels and baptismal vessels. The church has bells that we play, and we put those on display. I mean, we had all forms of art out in the church for a month. It was just absolutely marvelous. We had such a good time. And the artists that came were so thrilled that they wanted to come back again. And it just continued, and it's just grown every year since. It's a wonderful project, and I thank Pastor Schaefer for he's an artist. And so his pieces were in the art show, and it's just been fun. It truly is. It's work, don't get me wrong. If you're going to have an art show, it's a lot to take on. But that's a good way to start. The art that the church has is so beautiful. It is just really wonderful, and was such a privilege for us to have it. The second year we had still in the parsonage, but we had just the local artists, but we filled the parsonage again with their art, and we give prizes. We have awards that we give. We have a judge, and we give out a lot of prizes. Best of show, first and second prize, just a lot, just varieties of art for the children, for the high school students, for the college students, and then for everybody.
Sounds like a wonderful community event. We'll look forward to hearing more about the art show at Christ Beaver Falls right after we take a short pause.